Hi, good day everyone. Today, we are going to learn and discover a new things about the multimedia presentation. Before we will start, let me introduce myself first and my group mates. My name is Shallow Impino and my group mates are Wesley Jane Lidres, Manueleta Rignier, Maria Amor Pasco, Mary Joy Gomez, and Chanel Montemayor. In multimedia presentation, there are some subtopics that we're gonna discuss, like introduction of multimedia presentation, creating, opening, and saving a presentation, viewing and working slides, building presentation, making slides, adding pictures and artistic, adding animation and special effects, and lastly, the setting up and the playing presentation. Introduction to multimedia. Multimedia is a representation of information in an attractive and interactive manner with the use of a combination of text, audio, graphics, video, and animation. So from the word multimedia, it is a technique for expressing ideas as in its communication, in which several media are employed, and it also something such as software to use or to facilitate it. So multimedia is very useful for us. And there are 5 elements of multimedia: text, audio, graphic, video, and animation. Text is the most basic element of multimedia, a broad term for something that contains words to express something. So from the word text, it contains some various types of fonts and sizes to suit the presentation of the multimedia software. And the next, the graphic. It is used in multimedia to show more clearly what a particular information is all about, like diagrams and pictures. So it could be produced manually, like by drawing, painting, carving, or etc. Or we can use computer graphics technology. So mostly of us, we familiarize computer graphic technology. Audio. In multimedia, audio could come in the form of speech, sound effects, and also music, and produced by vibration as perceived by the sense of hearing. And audio, it may require the sound effects in multimedia application and as perceived by the sense of hearing or sound. Video is more towards photorealistic sequence and live recording as in comparison to animation. So video refers to the moving pictures accompanied by the sound and gives a lot of information in a small duration of time. Lastly, animation is a process of making a static image look like it is moving, a continuous series of still images that are displayed in a sequence. It is used to further enrich the experience of the user, to further more understand the information conveyed to them. Nowadays, multimedia is very important and it's very useful in terms of business, home, education, entertainment, and public places. So from importance of multimedia in business is it is the sales, in terms of sales or marketing presentation. The education is information searching or the distance learning. The entertainment is like movies and games, and the home is just like example the satellite TV. And the last, public places, is the information kiosk. So are you familiar with a kiosk? So kiosk, it is a small stand-alone device providing information and services on a computer search. So for example, in any universities is mag-provide sila og kiosk for the information. I mean is more information about sa students. So that's why mag-provide sila og kiosk. Interactive multimedia, when the user is given the option of controlling the elements, just like example, hypermedia. Hypermedia is a combination of hypertext, graphics, audio, video, and interactivity culminating in a complete non-linear computer-based experience. Linear versus non-linear. Linear, it is not interactive. User have no control over the content that is being showed. Example, a movie. So, a movie is dili jud nato siya makontrol. And the next, non-linear, it is interactive. User have control over the content that is being showed. So just like example sa game. So games is mostly is makontrol man jud nato while magduwa ta. Authoring tools used to merge multimedia elements such as text, audio, graphic, animation, and video into a project. The examples of authoring tools are Macromedia Authorware, Macromedia Director, Macromedia Flash, and lastly, Microsoft PowerPoint. So mostly sa atong na mas ma-familiar is Microsoft PowerPoint because mo jud siya ang useful sa ato while mag-conduct presentation. Creating, opening, and saving a presentation. The first step when we beginning a new project in a PowerPoint, you will often want to start with a new blank presentation. So the step 1 is select the file tab, go to backstage view. Then select new on the left side of the window, then click blank presentation. After that, a new presentation will appear. To open an existing presentation. After recreating a new presentation, you will often need to open a presentation. So let's see how we're going to do. So the first step is select the file tab, go to the backstage view, then click open. Then click the browse. You can choose OneDrive to open files stored on your Open Drive. Then, the open dialog box will appear. Then, locate and select your presentation, then click open. To save an existing presentation. In saving a presentation, we will oftenly use this kind of step. The Save as dialog box will appear. Then select the location where you want to save the presentation. Then lastly, or afterward, enter a file name and click Save. So, this is how we're going to create, open, and saving a presentation. So that's all. And then, next, let's proceed to the next reporter, Miss Manueleta. She discussed about viewing and working with slides and building presentation. Thank you.
Viewing and working with slide. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to manipulate slides, slide sorter view, work with slides in normal view, make changes to slide in outline view. View slides in slideshow view. Slide sorter view as are working on your presentation, you will not to change the order of your slides. You can rearrange slides and in slide sorter view, it allows you to view miniature slides that you can drag and drop. To manipulate slides, slide sorter view, click the slide sorter view button in the bottom left corner of the page. In the bottom left corner of the page, click the slide you want to move. Hold down the left mouse button and drag the slide to its new location. A pointer with a box appears as you drag the slide. Click the normal view button to return normal view. Working with slide in normal view. You can also easily move slides in normal view. Remember, this is the trip pane view that shows small slides on the left, a slide in the center, and a task pane of the right. To move slide in normal view, click the normal view button, click in the left pane, and drop it to its new location. Hold down the left mouse button and drag the slide to its new location. A pointer with a box appears. You drag the slide. Drag a slide in normal view. Changing and viewing slides in outline view. Outline view also allows you to make changes to slides, while you can drag and drop the slides in the view. It's also useful for making changes to the texture slide or for viewing multiple slides. To make changes to text in outline view, click the outline view in the left pane and outline view to slides appear with text and so on and so forth. Viewing slide is slideshow view. After you have made some changes to your PowerPoint presentation, you can get an idea for how it will look as a slideshow. To view slides in slideshow view, click the slideshow button and at the corner of the screen, or click view slideshow and so on. Next topic, building presentation. Adding, moving, sorting, and duplicating slides. Transition and build slides. When you display your presentation horizontally as a slideshow, the slide take up the full screen. All the tools, menus, and other screen elements are hidden so as not to distract from your show. Your computer becomes the equivalent of a slide protector. PowerPoint offers a number of features you can use when you run your slideshow. You can use special effects such as transition and build to add variety. You can practice giving your presentation and set automated timings for your slides to match your health. Build slide. A build slide is a slide that starts with the first major bullet point and shows more major bullet points as the presentation proceeds. Transition moves one slide off the screen and brings the next one on, feeding from black and dissolving from one slide to another, and two examples of transitions. Adding transition to your slideshow. A transition refers to the way one slide moves off the screen and next slide appears. When you set your transition, you can also set how long you want each slide to appear off the screen. To set transition and timing, choose transition from the tools menu. Choose the transition from drop-down list. Click how fast you want the transition to take place, slow, medium, or fast. Decide how you want to advance to the next slide, and if need be, set the timing. If you want the slide to advance automatically, you need to decide how long the slide should appear on screen before advancing to the next slide. Only a mouse click the slide advances manually with a mouse click automatically after n seconds. Type the number of the second you want to the slide on the screen. During the presentation, the slide advances automatically when the time is up. Click the button, OK button.
So now I'm going to show you on how to make a slides that looks good in applying templates, changing color schemes, slide layout, and background. So first we have applying templates. Step 1. Open your PowerPoint. Next, in the task pane under New, click from Design Template. The same as the picture here. Then after that, a list of templates appears. Then move your mouse pointers to the different design or use the scroll bar. Then click the down pointing arrow in the gray box next to the template you like. Then choose Apply to all sides. So nowadays, PowerPoint offers design templates to make it easy to create an attractive presentation. These templates come in a variety of colors and styles. You can apply a design to existing slides or begin a new presentation with a template. Next is changing color schemes. Step 1. On the Design tab, click the arrow under Variants and points to colors, the same as the picture here. Then click Customize Color. Then after that, click the color box that you want to change. For example, accent 1. The next, click the new color in the colors dialog box. The next, repeat steps 3 and 4 for each color you want to change. Then close the colors dialog box. Then in the name of box, type the name of your custom theme color and click Save. The best color for slide have high contrast so they are easily seen. Dark background should have light text and bright accent colors. Light backgrounds should have dark text and bold accent color. This way, the audience can read the text and see the graphs or shapes on each slide. So here are some colors combinations to avoid. Red and green. These two colors clash with each other and are very hard to read. Next is orange and blue, another pair that causes a disturbing effect on readers as the colors seem to vibrate against one another. Next is red and blue. These colors just do not have enough contrast to be seen well when used together. Color combination suggestion. Background, a dark blue, navy shade, or dark purple. Text and graphics, white or yellow. Accent colors, red, lime green, camel orange, then light blue. So another color combination suggestion, background warm veggie, text and graphics dark blue and dark purple or black, accent color dark green and burgundy. Next is applying layout. Step 1, select the slide that you want to change the layout for. Step 2, select home layout. Step 3, select the layout that you want. As you can see in the picture here, there's a lot of layouts that you can choose. So the layout contains placeholders for text, videos, pictures, charts, shapes, clip art, a background, and more. The layouts also contains formatting those objects like theme, colors, fonts, and effects. Next, we have change the background color. Step 1, go to the design, format background. Step 2, choose the background color of your slide. Next, to remove background formatting, select no fill. Next, to see more colors options, select more colors. The same as the picture here. You can also add a background picture to each slide or use the same background picture across an entire presentation. So here's some steps. Step 1. Add a background picture. Select the slide that you want to add a background picture to. Next, select Design Format Background. Then, in the Format Background pane, select Picture or Texture field. Select File, Insert Picture dialog box, choose the picture you want to use, and then select Insert.
Hello everyone, I'm going to discuss the adding pictures and artistic effects, inserting and compressing pictures, applying borders to pictures and other objects, adding 3D effects. First is adjust the brightness, contrast, or sharpness. First step is select the picture, select picture tools to format and select corrections. However, the options to preview them and select the one you want. The second is apply artistic effects. Select the picture, and the second step is select picture tools to format and select artistic effects. However, the options to preview them and select the one you want. Note, you can apply only one artistic effect at a time to a picture, so applying a different artistic effect will remove the previously applied artistic effects. Third is change the color. Select the picture, select picture tools to format, and select color. Hover or over the options to preview them and select the one you want. And apply picture effects. Select the picture, select picture tools to format, and select picture effects. Select the one you want, shadow reflection, glow or soft edges, bevel or 3D rotation. And add a border. Select the picture, the first and the second step, select picture tools to format and select a border. And compress the picture. Select the picture, the second step, select picture, tools, to format and select compress picture. Select the option you want and select OK. And that's all. Thank you.
Hi, good day everyone, especially to you Miss Janine. My name is Maria Amor Di Pasco, one of the Group 5 member which tackles about multimedia presentations. So my topic will be all about adding animations and special effects. This time you can animate text, pictures, shapes, tables, smart art, graphics, and other objects to add pieces to your presentation. Adding animation simply means to add a special visual or sound effect to an object, including entrance or exit effects, changes in size and color, and even movement. So, I have here 2 steps how to add animations to an object. Firstly, select the object that you want to animate. Then, on the Animations tab of the ribbon in the Animation group, click the More button and then select the animation effect that you want. The most popular effects are shown. So just go there and you can add animations to an object. So that's all about adding animations. Special effects. So special effects are techniques used in the production of scenes that cannot be achieved by normal techniques. It is unusual pictures or sounds that are created by using special techniques. I hope you get my point. So, special techniques is an image or sound that is created in television, radio, or movies to represent something real, such as an explosion or imaginary. So that's it. And under this one, we have here 4 under aning nga topic na ako, which adding animations and special effects. We have here 4 kinds of effects. Firstly, applying slide transitions, adding and customizing animations, adding action buttons, lastly, turning off animations. So let's proceed to tackle about applying slide transitions. So applying slide transitions. This one is the visual effect that occurs when you move from one slide to the next during a presentation. You can control the speed, add sound, and customize the look of transition effects. So, transitions, so let's move to the next slide, no? To know the steps of this, to how transitions applied. So, this one. Like this one. Step number 1. To add transitions, so, in my side is kuan man ni kanang mobile phone ra man ni akong gigamit. So, sa WP is ko nga app. Then, diri nito makita sa boss just like what we have seen, no? Sa atong nakita karon sa boss may 4D nga circle. I-click na, then after ato is na mo gawas ing ani nga makita. Mamili lang ka dinhi napita. So, naadiri ang transition. So, click this one para maka-transitions ka sa imong presentation. Then, step number 3. So, after nimo maklik ang katong transitions, is maon ani mo gawas. So, depende nimo unsay gusto nimong mga transitions. I-cut ba nimo? I-fade ba? I-push, i-wipe ba? Split ba? So, depende rin mo unsay gusto nimo. So, aron makuha nimo. So, I guess that's the ways to applying transitions to your presentations. So, let's proceed to the next slide to tackle next kinds, no? So, Number 2 na ta nga kinds of effects, no? So we have here adding and customizing animations. So to show animation pane, so we're talking about animation pane din, no? Switch to the animations tab in your PowerPoint and click the respective button. Select an object on the slide. So mao to siya, no? Another one is select the text or object on your slide you want to animate. Select the animations tab, then just click custom animation. So we have here four steps, no, to how customize animations. So we have here, firstly, select an object with an animation supplied. Number 2, click the animations tab, then click the options button. The options available in the menu will vary based on the animation you're using and the objects you're animating. And lastly, select an effect option. So I hope you get my points, huh? So let's proceed to the next slide. So we're talking about animation pane, right? So we have here, as what we can see, no? Familiar ni siya sa mga nag-use og laptop. So for me is gikan ako nakuha sa Google ani. This is not my picture. So sa diri dapita, no, na yung mga star diha. So tuplokon na nimo diha dapita animation pane. If this one will show, then just follow the steps. Makita ra din hinapita, i-click na siya, then ma-customize ra nimo ay mga animations. This will be the one who's shown if you're going to customize animations or either adding animations. So that's all about customizing or adding animations. So I hope you get my point. So let's proceed to the next kinds of effects. We have here the number 3, adding action buttons. So our shortcuts to certain tasks that you can perform in a view definition. You can create action buttons for saving a view and deleting a record instance. So a record instance or launching a URL and so on. So we have here the next slide, no, para for saving a view and deleting a record instance. So a record instance or launching a URL and so on. So we have here the next slide, no, para makita na to dire kung mga naipamagi, no. So we have here. So I have here the pictures. Just take a look at this one. So familiar gyapon ni siya sa mga nag-use og laptop. I think actually is wala pa jud ko ka experience og ingani, no. So take a look at this one kung gusto mo mag adding action buttons, no. So this one will occur if you want to add action buttons. So just what the pink arrow, no, nga gitudlo is kani siya nga button, kaning green nga button. So I think mura siya record, no, mura siya record sa last slide daw. So feel ako is kaning green is mao ni siya ang action button. So kung gusto nimo i-play ang sound, just click this one and okay. So because action buttons are usually built in shapes you can add to a presentation and set to link to another slide, play a sound, or perform a similar action. So, pwede na po din mga similar action, not just that one. So, makita, which is, nang nara siya action button diha, nga mo ipaplukon kung gusto mo play a sound or perform a similar actions. So, that's it. That's all about action buttons, no? Adding action buttons. So, I hope that you get my point, no? Then, Let's proceed to the next slide. So we have here turning off animations, the last one but not the least. So just go to the right hand panel, no, and scroll down to the simplify and personalize Windows section. Click the toggle switch next to show animations in Windows to turn it off. But we must always take note, no, that by turning off Windows animations, you will automatically turn off animations for Office apps, turn off Office animations in Excel. So we have here 3 steps to turn off all animations. Firstly, no, on the slideshow tab in the setup group, click setup slideshow. Then second, in the setup show dialog box, under show options, select the show without animation checkbox. Then click OK. So let's proceed to the next slide. So mao to ang 3 steps, no? 3 steps to follow to turning off all animations. So mao ni siya. Then take a look at this picture. So as what we can see, no, we have here show without animation, no. Then i-click lang ang OK after ini mo na i-check diyan napita. Kung gusto din mo nga kay animations, then i-click OK. And then mo to siya ma-turn off animations na. So I guess that would be all, no? Mo ni siya, next slide. That's the end of my discussions na about adding animations and special effects. Thank you for lending your ears to me. And I hope that you get my point. So that would be all. And thank you very much, no? Thank you so much. And special to Miss Jean Janine. Questions or clarifications, guys? So, kung wala ra, then okay ra. Thank you so much, and may God bless us all. So, once again, good day. Bye-bye.
Setting up and playing presentation. Setting up and playing presentation. Once you click on the set up side slow option, you will get a new window where you will be able to pick different options for a PowerPoint that runs automatically. In this setting up and playing a presentation, we must be follow these advances. Slides automatically will represent it. To start your slideshow on the slideshow tab, select play from the beginning. Then, to manage your slideshow, go to the controls in the bottom left corner and do any of the following. Lastly, to skip to any slide in the presentation, right-click the screen and select Go to Slide. In doing to set up a PowerPoint presentation to run automatically, but allow those watching the slideshow to have control over when they advances slides. So the first step is click the slideshow tab in the ribbon and then click set up slideshow. A dialog box will appear. And then under show type, select presented by a speaker. Then lastly, click OK. For setup in printing, let's see how it works and follow the 5 steps. The first step is select file, go to print. Then number 2, for printer, select the printer you want to print to. And then step 3, for settings, select the options you want. In slides, from the drop down, choose to print all sides, selected slides or the current slide, or in the slides box, Type which slide numbers to print or separated by a comma. In print layout, choose to print just the slides, just the speaker notes, and outline or handouts. The outline prints only the text in the slides without image. The notes of the presentation show the slide and the related speaker notes below it. If you choose to print handouts, you can print several slides on one page using a variety of layouts, some with space for note taking. Collated. Choose whether you want the sheets collated or uncollated. Color. Choose whether you want color, grayscale, or pure black. Edit header and footer. Select to edit the header and footer before printing. For copies, select how many copies you want to print. And lastly, select print. And that's all for today. Thank you.